building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Well, hello, wherever you happen to be around the world. The venue for this match is BC Place in Vancouver. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. How do you see this one going?
Well, I'm excited.
Oh, hang on, Stuart, look at this! And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Who can he pick out? Too close to the goalkeeper to really pose a threat. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, they're going to set up as a 4-4-2, which means the front two will need to be clever with their combination play.
Who's going to get on the end of it? What a vital intervention! Showing good situational awareness. That's a good pass. A good idea. A little too close to the keeper in the end. Slightly overhit. And that'll be a Canada ball. And Canada regaining possession. Takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Lukić. Šunjić. You can sense the threat is there. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Cross it in here. Nicely timed tackle. Tejon Buchanan struggling to keep the ball. The referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Could be threatening. Fired against the crossbar. High quality defending.
Well, that was a bit unlucky, because you just get the feeling they need to make the most of one of these chances.
Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Oh, he looks threatening. Took a cross into the centre. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. Now what can they do from here? Must take the lead here. And they've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. And teammates around him. Showing a good reading of the game. is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Could be threatening. Well, giving the ball away. Tenacious challenge.
Brilliant defending at such an important moment.
Not a great challenge. Almost at half-time, it's going the way of the visitors as things stand. What have you made of what you've seen?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going at half-time if it stays like this.
Stormed through, but it didn't end well for him.
Well, in those situations, you have to make a few decisions. Unfortunately, he's made the wrong one.
Lukić. Šunjić. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, it was a vital goal and at a crucial time, you have to say. It certainly changes the complexion of the game now, but it's whether they can take the momentum into the second half, as they've struggled at times today.
And away they go again, into the second half. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Well, trying to probe, but not succeeding.
Well, at some point, this has to become more cohesive. Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Again, it's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Dedic. Nicely cut out.
Yeah, that's good positioning and excellent reading of the situation.
Now breaking at pace. The potential danger. Well, somebody's got to stop it. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Demirovic. Ismail Kone. And they're moving it around with real purpose here. And a fine reading of the situation. Good looking move. Canada have the ball again. Now can they hit them on the counter? Good weight on that pass. Can he deliver? Chance to shoot. What a commitment to defending. Won't complain about having won the corner. And maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
So the corner played into the box. And nicely struck. Well, gifting away possession. But he's certainly not alone.
Please meet your group at your seats.
Amir Hadjiahmetovic. Might lead to a chance. Well, there's the fullback. A good and fair challenge. Possibilities here. Well, the goalkeeper making a big contribution and denying him another one.
And it's another chance for him. As you said, he looks so hungry for goals today.
They'll take it short. And across into the middle. Ball back with Canada here. And taking it without any trouble at all. Beating his opponent with ease and taken firmly by the keeper. 10 minutes to go. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. It didn't go to plan in the end. A really good run.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Beautiful pass. Not completely out of trouble here. Oh, that's a fine save. Corner kick played in. Good distribution. Cyle Larin. Now with Kone. And defensive play to be applauded.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Could catch them on the break. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And there goes the final whistle. Canada have done it. Canada have won. Stuart, your thoughts on their performance?
They were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
Well, Stuart, he really has had a lot to say for himself out on the pitch.
Well, he was all action, wasn't he? Good on the ball, quick to close down, and a key reason why they won the game today.